Spinal surgeries, open surgery with limited approaches. You have to do what is called muscle separation, muscle retraction, just to access to the lamina and then supraspinal spine, supraspinous ligament, interspinous and laminae, and in between ligament, just to access to the next disc surgeries or even spinal tumors, intradural, extradural, whatever. Before we are facing some problem. This is simply our retractor in the middle, here also and here, and this is comparing to the currently used single instrument retractors. One in the down, this is without hinge. Up there it is one hinge, and our retractor is have two hinges. Other drawbacks, while we are using the simple retractors, non-hinge or single hinge, we have some problem. Sometimes all the patient is not the same. Some is slim able, some is fatty, some is muscular, and this is reflected in the bone deep. Some is very deep one, some shallow one. If we are used some retractors like single hinge or non-hinge, the prongs which used to retract the muscle never comes perpendicular to the muscle fibers. If you are in prone position, muscle fibers in horizontal. We need something to take it full, just to have access for even far from the spinous process, or transverse process, or the facet joint. If we use a single hinge, it comes angle and never take the muscle at all. Sometimes some pieces of muscle we have to coagulate and remove, and this can cause post-operative pain more and make it some edema in the muscle, take long time for recovery. I was thinking how we can do this without angulation and take perfect muscle. In that time, like you see, oblique direction, and also if used according to the different depth of the wound, from the patient slim or fatty or whatever. Sometimes it projects the handle, or we will show some illustration, the handle or the handle or the arm at its joint coming up. It comes problem to the surgeon while he is manipulating it. Here, some other benefit, you can use only single instrument. If you will get the idea that good perpendicular, perpendicular to the muscle fiber, taking appropriate retraction or separation, sometimes you can use a whole set with color-coded plates, different depths, different widths, and this needs place in the OR. It needs training of the nursing and even the doctors. What this we can use the violet color or the red or whatever, and they're very expensive also. This is some illustration can just explain what I mean. If you go here on the right side, this is some illustration of the wound, the skin and subcutaneous and the muscle by red color. If the wound is deep, you see the hinge will be inside, and we will come to the edge, the one edge of the wound, the handle will be up. And if the reverse, like down here, you will find the reverse happen. It's a shallow wound, and the arm at its hinge coming up. If we are using here, you will see this is the single hinge coming up, and also if you have the prongs here and it's angulated to the muscle fibers. Some muscle fibers escape from down. Here it is perfect. Because if we have two hinges, one here and one here, it is perfect. You can do this. And this is an illustration like here, the spinous process, lamina, with facet joint, transverse process. If this is like this and you let it, some muscle fibers will be removed down. I have to calculate. I have to calculate and remove, sorry. And if using my retractor, it will be perfect. Here, it is real surgeries in our hospital. This is one non-hinge. You see how it is bulged, how it is angulated to the muscle fiber. And here also we are using the single hinge. You see the muscle is protruded. Sorry, I don't have pointer. This is the muscle protruded from down. This one, line one, is the supraspinal ligament. This is our design. You know? Two hinges like C. And the most important thing, not only two hinges, the second hinge is here. In the middle of the transverse part of the front piece. Okay? And this is give you, like you see here, 180% rotation on every hinge. This one and that one. Okay? What is the advantage of ours? I will show also in some pictures. First, like I said, perpendicular direction of the prods to the muscle fibers, which reflected to appropriate and adequate muscle separation. Very good. Thank you very much. The second thing is eliminating the upward projection of the arms or the hands while using the single hinge handle. Second thing, which was important also, and this is by feedback of my colleagues, it was very important, that sometimes while we are operating a case, we need to remove the retractor from one side to the other. You are working here. And we will do all the process again, remove fully and put again, and taking time to adjust because muscle fiber is coming down with its problems. But this my retractor we will not remove. We will just reflect the handle from one side to one side because we have two hinges, and these two hinges 180-degree rotation. Still, we are thinking if also can do some smaller size. The sizes which already decided now is for back muscles, cervical, thoracolumbar, or lumbar, but still we are thinking about using some smaller sizes. We can use in simple procedures like carpal tunnel release, median leg, or some fasciolata specimen, or even of other, like while we are inserting VP shunt, we need to operate in the abdomen with 3 muscle layers like this. It will become accessible because of 2 hinges. We can manipulate very well. Like you show here. This one in the right side, you see if deep wound, again the handle is up because the hinge have to be inside. In the lower one, very shallow wound, the arm itself with its hinge will be up. You go to the other side from above, you see if deep wound with 2 hinges, we can manipulate. If even shallow wound, because 2 hinges can manipulate it or rotate it, but tell me, 180 degrees, you can manipulate without any problem. Here, like I said, if I am putting here,
it won't show on the screen.
it's not showing.
Now, if you do it on the floor, it won't work on the screen.
Ah.
Okay. I think it's the screen itself.
Oh, but I didn't see.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Screen is
I
poor.
think the illumination is very high. However,
Yeah.
if we are putting in this side, we can simply rotate to the other side
So you just
without
flip it.
removing from keeping in its place. Just moving the handle from this side to side. We have 2 hinges up here and here. Every hinge gives me 180 degrees of rotation. Okay. Here also it is genuine in our hospital. This one non-hinged like the same picture before. This one single hinge. Sometimes like Ekman 8 or Ekman Axon. You will see here, this is the muscle. This is the supraspinal ligament under the supraspinal ligament over the spine. This is the muscle still coming here. This is the area in which I have to work. Here also the same. Here it is my retractor. You will find this is the spinous. You know this some white. This is the spine, tip of the spine, and this is the muscle there completely taken by the bone. And this also was a prototype. It is not was the perfect product, final product. By conclusion, before I get to the conclusion, this picture we used a posterior fossa tube, posterior fossa approach. Because we have cerebellar retractor, we have the other retractor, it's also bulged up. But this one we used because it gave us, this 2 inch gives us perfect. It's not used by me, it is by one of our colleagues. He tried the others, he became non-satisfactory, so I told them to give me the other retractor. They tried and they gave picture to me. I was not there in this operation. However, by conclusion, it is only single instrument, fast handling, easy to apply, provides effective and appropriate retraction, give us clear and better view for the field, even we can reach far lateral to the spinous process. To the transverse process, we can manage the facet. This all in what's called open surgeries, posterior spinal surgeries, and in limited approaches like hemilaminectomy, filtration, like this. Also, we avoid coagulate or making trauma to the muscle, which is very important to just relieve the post-operative pain. Manipulating with the muscle will increase problem to the patient as a post-operative pain. Like now the picture of using the endoscopes, the same here. With the endoscopes is not manipulating the muscle. That is why the patient can discharge on the same day or second day. But in some cases, it is not indicated for endoscope. We have to do wide exposure. And in this, we have this advantage that very minimal manipulation of the muscle, which reflected much better as regarding the post-operative pain. Still, in the third one, I was thinking, and still also didn't come to reality, about we can do an anterior cervical, because anterior cervical is plates, not a probe. Can we replace these probes with plates and use it anterior cervical? We didn't try it, but still thinking. As I said, it is used in suboccipital periotomy, like this picture. Also, in that time when I wrote this PowerPoint presentation, it was still in the experimental time. How about the sizes? Because you know the cervical area not different than the thoracic vertebrae, different than lumbosacral. But finally, I think we have a product now with 3 sizes. This is some pictures about from every angle that show the product, and I have one I will show to you also. This is a video. You can see very clear the 180 degree elevation here and there. And as I said, the most advantage in the hinge between the arm, the small piece, and the tall piece. Not in the end of this, in the middle. I got my finger like muscle fiber direction. You see it, how I can change from one side to one side. Here is the same picture like before. Here is the final product which is ready now for marketing by Mr. Ibrahim. And I can show you one here. This is one size of the three. I use this because my colleagues ask me if you are just operating open approach with only single level. But this one is because from sacral we need longer joints, and this also limited. The extension of the wound is not so much. Here. Here we have hydration. 180%. Here also we have hydration. And go like this. And if I said, like I said before, we are opening here and the surgeon won't hold here and this is making problems. You can simply do it. You will never remove.
Very clever.
This is the symbol for whole we did this angulation just to make view if we have go to far lateral to the facet of the transverse process. This angulation here. If we open here, we can access to the lower lateral area. Here, as I said, if I have deep wound, this one about 5 centimeters length, and this one also 4 or something. I have 9 to 10 centimeter to go to the depth. I go to the most of the patients never go more than even 30, even I did before just the design measurement of MRI, even real measurement of the patient. And suppose like if I have wound like this, very deep, I can do this. Suppose I have shallow wound, really this far deep, never. This is a more
Very impressive.
Any question?
Well, like, very impressive. And seeing what you had to use before, you had an awful lot of instruments that you
I
have.
used in three. I presented this in the World Exploration Society conference in Istanbul before, and I used mainly in the beginning in 3 places. I used in one in the UK, one friend there, spinal surgeon. I think it's James Cook University Hospital, in the head of the department there. And I used in Egypt, my colleagues, I'm originally Egyptian, and I used in Saudi Arabia also, more than one. And the piece which I put there, everyone asked me, what is your pieces again?
It's a great idea.
And still many colleagues ask me, how can you buy it?
Yeah, that is a great idea.
I think it is a matter of trying.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you.